Welcome to Tiny Rails, the fun little game with a train. And I'm somewhere in the 120s in the episodes, possibly 128 maybe. And that's my train going past. And I'm currently doing the Middle East quest, which is the last available quest, or at least currently available quest to me in this game, as well as buying cars and upgrading cars and generally doing stuff. But I've got to go to Chicago, so here I come into Chicago for the quest. Nesta, let me get this straight. You think the Booker Porter holds the key to unlimited teleportation, and Blackwell is looking for this book too. Okay, I didn't know we were worried about unlimited teleportation. Monica, exactly. Well, Monica's short and sweet. Nesta, and your plan to take Blackwell before he uses this technology for evil? Sophia, I know this sounds unbelievable, Nesta, but you should have seen it. He just blinked away, with Cyril too. Nika, can you help us find Justin? Nesta, Justin will be at the Museum Ball fundraiser in Pakistan. Take my tickets. I was invited, but I'm not able to go. Okay. Monica, you're a gem, Nesta. I owe you one. Looks like I'm headed to Pakistan next. Islamabad, to be precise. Okay. So apparently there's unlimited teleportation devices around, which I was kind of aware of a long time ago, and I'd completely forgotten about. And it looks like I'm headed over this general direction. So rather than take the long scenic route, I will take a boat. Still going to take me a little while to get to the boat, but the boat it is. I did have trouble with my microphone and headset recently, so I've had to replace them, which is one of the reasons why it's taken me longer than normal to record an episode. And in this episode, the front 5 cars on this train, once daylight hits, I will upgrade, so I can see the Day of the Dead car in all its glorious colour, as well as the other ones, including the wonderful Trick or Treat car with its phallic symbols hanging off the side and middle. I'm also going to go mad on the Gumball machine, because that's what I do these days. But I have 5 cars at the front to upgrade and 1 right at the back. I have a load of different cars on my train from last time, so I'll go through those too. However, I've got some time to kill before daylight arrives. So let's do the things we consider most important. Well, sort of. And hit the Gumball machine. An Old West outhouse. Yep, I've got plenty of those. A Toxie Froggy car. I had a few of those. I think I sold some of the duplicates. A 20s passenger car. I've had one of those before. Relatively recently. Let's get in and out of St. Paul's. Actually flew into there once. No, I didn't. I flew into Des Moines. We were going somewhere near St. Paul's. Okay. What was I going to say? No, completely forgotten. My mind's gone completely blank. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yes. If you saw the last episode, you will know I have 29 cars possibly to find. I have quite a few duplicates left. However, I have cleared out some of the duplicates. And I've got a little way to go before I get to Winnipeg. And the sun is not out yet. A parked car. I've got one of those on my train currently. It's been recently added to my train. A Day of the Dead car. Yep, I've got one of those right at the front of my train currently. This is the downside of having so many of the cars. It's difficult to find new ones. However, I've just found the Ark, I assume that's the Ark of the Covenant. Starting to feel like Indiana Jones right now. That's one new car found at least. An Amazonia Dyna car. I've got 2 of those. Now 3, I think. Unless I sold the duplicate. An Independence Day car. Oh, how very cute. It's a couple of weeks late, but what the hey? So that's 2 new cars found out of 8 attempts so far. If I average 1 in 4, I'll be quite happy, to be honest. Daylight's almost here, so I'll almost get on with upgrading the train. Carriage car, yeah, I've had a couple of those. Again, I might have sold the duplicates. Pizza car, yeah. It's new and interesting cars I'm after. A modern outhouse is not new or interesting. There's only so much you can say about outhouses. Eldorado car, yeah, I've had a few of those. Nacho Hut car, I've got one of those on my train currently. In fact, it's right there. It's also full of money. We've got time for one more roll before we come into Regina. Koala Cuddles. Oh, how cute. Couple of koala bears up in the tree on the top. Quite like that one. It's colourful and it's got cute koala bears. A little way to go before I get to Saskatoon, and daylight is not fully here yet. A mermaid car. Oh, yes, I've got one of those right at the front, or second car on my train. And Steam DD car. Yeah, I've had a few of those over the months, but I haven't used one recently. So that's about 15 odd cars, which I've managed to get about 3 new ones. Okay, so first off, I'm going to upgrade the Day of the Dead car, see what colour that turns into. Yeah, it's gone from bright yet. I think it starts out as light blue, went from yellow, it's now pink. And I'll upgrade the mermaid car as coming to Saskatoon. Oh, she's changed her hair colour. I think there's an extra fish in there, but she's more colourful. Let's get out of Saskatoon. If I could kind of get out of the city, so I could get past all these electric wires which are disturbing my view. Thank you. The Trick or Treat car. Yes, I'd like to get rid of this phallic symbol on the left side of that car, which I can no longer point out because it just looks wrong. The green one hanging over the edge, you could make comments about that too, but okay, that didn't help. I have a problem with the phallic symbols on that car. The Nacho Hut with the dripping cheese down the side. Oh, it's got some, I guess, either more olives or guacamole or something on it. The very colourful bulk food market car. See what that changes to. Oops, does help if I actually click the button. Okay, the canopy's changed colour. And this one wasn't on my train last time, but it's not ready to be upgraded either. But these are the newer cars on my train. The Zepp, which has only got about 4,000 experience to go before it gets upgraded. The Cat Bus passenger car. The Child's Playground, the Playground car is its official name. The Park car. The wonderful cryo car is got a long way to go before it finishes upgrading. And just whilst I think about it, I will clean and maintain my train. The Jeet Kune Do Dojo car also doesn't have a lot to go before it upgrades. It's a medium level car, so it only has to get up to 12,500 experience points once it's level 2 before it upgrades to its final level. The Apiary car, which is the same type of experience requirement, but it does look very pretty. The menacing looking Spider Wagon, which, yep, that's definitely a big spider. That's got a ways to go. The Dwarven Forge, again, another one that's got a ways to go. And this is the last one I think I put in the train. The Lonely Graves car, which now has some little red eyes behind the grate on the right side of the car. As we leave Banff. And I will level up the Moe Moe car. And I'm also going to instantly replace that one. Mainly because it's a pure cargo car. And I don't want cargo cars hanging around any longer than necessary. And see if I can find it. There it is. We will put the Independence Day car on that part of the train. Actually, while we're here, that's a cargo car. You don't generate cash, do you? Oh, never mind. Oh, you do? Okay. All right, we will move you forward. If I can find... I'm here. Stay there. Not you. I'm not trying to pick up that car. I'm trying to pick up this car. Thank you. All right, move you forward to that point. And the Trick or Treat car is going to disappear. It's going to be replaced by the Arc car, which I will now move to the back of the train. Because as pretty as it is, it's only a cargo car. About there-ish somewhere. Thank you. Okay. So that's replaced a couple of cars. I come into Vancouver. And leave again. I'm leaving these 4 cars that are fully upgraded at the front on my train for the moment, just so I can enjoy them in their full glory for the rest of this episode, at least. And they will probably be replaced by the next episode or during the next episode, depending on how many useful cars I find that generate cash. Why is my map pointing to South America? Okay. I want to get to there. Then which port is it I want? I want the Southeast Asia port. And I've got a little way to go to Portland, so see if I can find some more cars I haven't seen before. Arcade game car. No, I've definitely seen that one a few times. Another Amazonia Dyna car. Poly car. About 4th or 5th one of those I've obtained. Oh, the Megalotron car. Or Megalotron. Basically, it's a car with a shark in it. It's an entertainment car. I assume the shark is going to get bigger and probably become huge in that wonderful glass cabinet over time. That's definitely one that will go on my train. The Frankensteiner car, I recently had one of those on my train. As we're coming towards Portland. Another pizza car. And almost at the port. Steampunk car, another one I've had quite a few of over time. Mutzcut's car, I think I've had about 3 or 4 of those. Like I say, with so many cars that I've had, getting duplicates is pretty much a given these days. Cattle car, yeah, I've had one of those not too long ago. I remember upgrading it. Another carriage car. Well, I've still got about 28 million in the bank. Oh yes, okay, this Independence Day car opens from 9 p.m. till 1 a.m. It's open for a whole 4 hours. Okay, I need to go to Southeast Asia. Oh, yeah, there's a bug with this game and cloud saves. It comes up reminding you about cloud saves every once in a while. Normally when you take things like boat trips. However, head towards Bangalore, or Bangalore, as we tend to pronounce it over in this part of the world. Whether we're right or wrong doesn't really matter to us. We pronounce things how we pronounce things. In my case, normally very badly. 95,000 in the bank. And I now have 25 cars to find. And parked cars, I now own 2. One of which is on the train, one of which I just acquired very, very recently. Let me enjoy the pretty cars at the front of my train. And get back to playing with the Gumball machine. Another steampunk car. Another. How is that new? I've definitely seen. I think I've got at least 2 of 20's Diners car. Okay, that's going to bug me. I'm going to have to go check that. See if I can find a 20's Diners car in the wonderful trainery. Not that one. 20's Diners. Okay. Okay, I must own the 20's cargo and 20's passenger. Fair enough, I now own a 20's Diners car. That's one of the cars that can go on the front of my train. It takes me down to 24 to find. Candy passenger car, and there's an obstruction in the way. As we head towards good old Mumbai. Probably a good time to clean and maintain my train as well. I think I'll wait till I leave Mumbai before I go back to the Gumball machine. I've certainly got enough money to get, I don't know, 90 plus cars still, if I so choose. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get me all the cars I haven't got. I've got a Lizard Hutch car. I've just upgraded one relatively recently. A playground car I've currently got on my train. I'll keep going. I'm going to get to Islamabad. I would say whether or not it kills me. So I might as well keep collecting cars and seeing if I can find any new ones. It's only money. And as I always say, as long as there's shotguns and banks, you can always get more money. Yep, definitely got the Zepp car. It's on my train. You can just see the back of it behind the Gumball machine. Bongo Congo car. I've had about 4 of those now. Graffiti car. It's about the 3rd or 4th of those I've had. Bali beach car. And a double decker. I quite like the double decker cars, mainly because they carry a lot of passengers. Depart. I have no interest in any of the stations in this part of the world apart from Islamabad, which I suppose I really could go to. Oh, I have marked it. Okay. That is my destination. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 stations up the track. Blue ribbon diner car. Let's try some less expensive rolls. Don't think there's too many less expensive cars I don't already have. Oh, that's new. The submarine sandwich car. Oh, good. It's one of those cars that earns money. So it's a car for the front of the train. Another candy food car. Another muffin car. Steam pass. Okay, I haven't seen one of those for a while, but I must have one. Otherwise, it would have told me it was new. VL80. Yep, definitely got one of those. I just saw it in the trainery. Oh, a yellow passenger car. Okay, apparently I didn't have one of those. I know I've got some yellow cars. Must be the cargo and diner cars. That now gets me down to 22 cars to go. I'm going to have to have a mass clear out because things like the Apple car, I've got down to 3 that I own, 2 fruit cars, 3 citrus cars. I have cleared out a load of these. For example, the oil tankers, potato cars. But I still own 3 freight cars and 3 Old West outhouses, none of which I'm using. They kind of add up after a while if you collect enough cars. That was in and out of New Delhi, then Kargil, and then Islamabad. I'll go back to expensive cars. Oh, a Koala Cuddles car. A Blade Runner car. I had one of those on my train not too long ago. An Independence Day car. I'm doing well for picking up duplicates just during this episode. A Hippo Pen car. That's new. It's a cargo car, unfortunately. Okay. Like that. +5 to tap. +5 tap to boost if using Doc's Time Machine engine and caboose, of which are not available to me. Maori car. Yeah, I've seen that before. A mask car. I've got at least 2 of those, I think. Now 3 probably. Tiny Knight's football car. Well, I've got time for one more roll before we come to this station. Another mermaid car. And finally, we're on our way to Islamabad. A tuber car. Okay, Titan tube. Carries a lot of cargo passengers. That does a lot. That's a really nice car if you can get that early on. Passengers, cargo, food, comfort, entertainment, and facilities. Well, one more roll, then we should be at Islamabad. A ghost car. That got my money down by about 14 million, maybe even 15. And 20 cars to go. Nika, this museum is beautiful. I feel out of place among all these dignitaries and royalty. Oh, trust me, love, with the stuff they get up to, you're probably a better class of person. Cyril, ha ha ha. Hello, Nika. Fancy bumping into you here. Oh, jolly good show, old chap. Nika, Cyril, what are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been hiding? Cyril, we are here to make a donation and an announcement. Nika, Monica, Cyril is here and Blackwell can't be too far. Monica, Justin, this is my sister Nika. We acquired a book that needs your unique set of skills. Justin, you piqued my curiosity. Can you show me the book? Nika, not now. We really need to get out of here quickly. Cyril, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Mr. Blackwell. Justin, what? Did Blackwell just appear from thin air? Blackwell, sorry to alarm everyone. I wanted to make a grand entrance. Justin, he can teleport? That is just legendary. Monica, nope, he has some kind of artifact that is granting him the ability to teleport. Blackwell, now I know you've all heard about my exploits, and some of those are true. Actually, all of them are true. I'm here to tell you I'm about to crack the code to teleportation, and soon I will rule the world with my new train technology. Justin, did that just happen? Nika, let's get out of here before Cyril tells Blackwell that we're here too. Okay. I've just made a stop at Islamabad. Okay, something's gone strange with the game. Let's depart, then let's see where it wants to send me. Okay, it's sending me back to Islamabad. I should have sent myself over to Kabul. Has it been shorter? Well, this is going to be a longer than normal episode because I'm going back to Islamabad to find out what's going on. I just sent fireworks up in the air. Yeah, it did. If I click on that, it sends fireworks up in the air. Well, it's different from the Bastille car, which had them on the actual car. Let's have a boost of speed. That's kind of a weird part of the story. Islamabad to Islamabad. Well, whilst I'm doing stuff, I might as well go to the back of my train and collect the money from the caboose. Just a little bit further. Then we'll do a U-turn. And back to Islamabad. It should even be daylight by the time I get there, so I get to enjoy the pretty colours and the fireworks. I do like messing with things like the fireworks on the Bastille car and now the Independence Day car. I'm easy to please, easy to amuse, kind of like a kitten with a piece of string, or a cat with a laser pointer. You can keep me amused for hours with silly little things. Though they do sound a little wimpy, these fireworks. Okay, as we come back to Islamabad. Any minute now? Justin, so why did you seek me out? Nika, we acquired a book that needs your code-breaking skills. Justin, does the book and a teleporting Blackwell go hand in hand? Monica, yes, it's the Book of Porter. Blackwell wanted me to acquire it for him. Justin, I've heard stories about this book. It is said that the monks in possession of this book could communicate over long distances. I'll need some time with the book to crack its codes. Nika, we should take this time to see if any new leads come up now that Blackwell has reappeared. Monica, good idea. Justin knows how to reach me. Okay, so that's that quest complete, and I got absolutely no money for Middle East Chapter 1. But it's now complete, and next it wants me to go to Damascus, which I won't do during this episode, but it's not that far away. There's Damascus, just over there. So that is my next intended target. However, by the next episode, I will have probably finished getting the experience for things like the Zepp and a few of the other cars which don't require that much experience. And I will be ready to replace them with some of the other cars that I have. Actually, I'll probably replace some of these cars at the front, the pretty ones, with some of the cars I acquired this time around, and then be ready to replace some of the soon-to-be upgraded cars with some new cars I'll hopefully get in the future. However, that's going to be it for this one. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you down the track for more of Tiny Rails in the near future. Cheerio!